guys, this is Brianna. Today is day 21 of the challenge. So today was day one of the 3-day conference that I'm going to, or I went to today as day one, and that I'll be attending all weekend, called the Money Moves Conference. Anyway, the information that was shared by Andrew Cordell is absolutely fantastic. Learning about the different accounts that wealthy people use in order to create wealth and not have to pay taxes on that money. And you know, it's really interesting, the mindset difference. And when he breaks down the two main types of people and the games that they play. So he talks about, and this is something that really to really get a grasp on explaining, you definitely have to go to one of his events because, I'm learning myself, so I don't know the ins and outs the way he does. But he talks about that there's a money game that's being played, and many of us just don't know anything about that money game and how money works. So he stresses so much how the reason why wealthy people continue to get wealthy is because they are moving their money. So their money doesn't stay stagnant. And I love the example that he actually used of water. He was talking about how if water just stays stagnant, that water then becomes so bad that it becomes deadly. And so water has to keep being moved. And he says that's the same thing with money. And so I love that analogy because I was able to understand exactly what he was saying when he said it that way. And he was saying how money is being moved and created, but you guys have to remember, and this is again, of course, something that I'm learning myself, the people who are creating the laws of the IRS are the wealthy, number one. And number two, so yeah, that's number one. The laws are being created by the wealthy. And then number two, the wealthy continues to get wealthy because of people that are on the other side. So he compares two sides. You have contributors and then you have creators. And a lot of what we hear, such as invest into your 401k and max or put in as much as your company is going to max, or just a lot of the random stuff that you hear all the time. That stuff is coming from contributors, and contributors, when they spend money, or when we spend money, that money actually goes into the hands of the wealthy people. And he was really breaking down the differences between the two. And it totally made sense. And I'm like, man, oh my gosh, there is definitely a game that's being played that I, for one, definitely don't know about. And so I'm like, okay, I have constantly been like, in the past, been like, oh my gosh, why am I, don't come to me asking me to pay taxes when, Jeff Bezos, who makes billions of dollars a year, doesn't even pay a cent in taxes. And now I'm understanding why it is that he doesn't have to pay taxes as well as so many other people, is because the money is created by these wealthy people. So to me, now I'm just thinking about it, and I'm learning this stuff now. And it's like, well, shoot, why not join them? So I really want to learn exactly how it is that they're doing what they're doing. And so I'm appreciative that I went to today's class, and I'm excited to hear more about this weekend. So that's a little bit of what I learned today and what I'll be learning more of over the next couple of days. It's all weekend. Right now I'm rushing to San Diego because my sister, if you watched one of my previous episodes or videos, you'll know that my sister is taking in a foster kid. And so today is round 2, technically, of their overnight stay. And so today is actually his birthday. And so I'm like, my sister needs the support. So I want to go out there and be there to support her, and of course him as well. So I'm leaving from Orange County, headed to San Diego, and then I have to rush back to make it in the morning so that way I can attend the event again. But yeah, so that is today. So that's my journey to business and entrepreneurship, and I will see you guys tomorrow.